by 2022. And the EPA estimates that all data centers use a ton of energy. About 1.5% of all energy in the U.S. Goes to data centers and is dramatically growing. 35 million tons of CO2 emissions from 10 coal-burning power plants is what that equates to. And so what we've done is we've put together a solution that we kind of call the green effect. Green to us doesn't mean tree hugger. Green to us means two things. It means being environmentally conscious and environmental stewards, however, staying incredibly focused on being as energy efficient as possible. We say that we are breaking the green stereotype. I think everybody here has purchased something green and it drives them crazy when it costs more. Our whole business model has been wrapped around investing in energy efficient technology so that we can offer our co-location and managed hosting services to customers for less than the average data center. So we've been focused at the site level. We are working to become a LEED certified data center facility, and within the next 8 to 12 months we'll have on-site wind generation. Our on-site generation is going to be used to power our cooling infrastructure, which we'll talk about here shortly. Our cooling design allows us, with the ambient air temperatures in Wyoming, to get about 360 to 365 days of free cooling using airside economizers of a specific type. We are using the next generation of rack infrastructure. What we are doing as a co-location facility and in a multi-tenant design is forcing our customers to fit within a standard rack infrastructure. We generally don't allow folks, unless they decide they really need to pay a lot, to be outside of a traditional 42 rack requirement because we want to enforce an efficient floor layout design as well as the hot aisle fold-out containment system. And then lastly, we're doing this on a scalable modular fashion so that in each one of our pods that we adopt, as customers come in, we can exactly match their power and cooling requirements, not adding too much, not adding too little, exactly match their requirements. So if they tell us they're comfortable sitting at 72 to 74 degrees, we will build a data center that will allow their infrastructure to sit at 72 to 74 to 80 degrees without affecting customers around them. The net effect of all of this is that we are able to deliver about 30 to 40% lower energy costs to the company, that we then pass on a portion of that to our customers, and all while absorbing the renewable energy power premium price that we have to pay. So from a facility perspective, we did have design constraints. We have chosen to go by ashtrays, allowable range, specifically 69 to 74 degrees. We are fortunate that we only have to have a little to no humidity control in our data center. This is a graph of hourly relative humidity in the Cheyenne region. The minimum humidity level that we see in Cheyenne is at 33%, with the maximum sitting at about 71%. So there are peaks and valleys where we have to manage humidity, but we are able to avoid the vast majority of the costs associated with humidifying, in our case, the data center. In Wyoming, we are using a cooling technology that allows us to stay focused on the wet bulb temperature. We don't have to really pay much attention to what's going on the dry bulb because the cooling technology uses basically some evaporative effects to allow us to stay closer to the wet bulbs. So our infrastructure, as long as our wet bulb temperature is below 67, can continue to cool our facility in that 69 to 74 degree range. So specifically, we're a pretty small data center. Many of you probably have a larger data center than we do. Have built out a 10,000 square foot facility. We're building it out in 2,000 square foot increments. We have redundant fiber into our building. We have redundant power and cooling. We've designed our facility to about 5.7 kW per rack with the ability to deliver 12.5 kW per rack. I know that many of you talking watts per square foot. We've kind of just broken it down into a watts per rack basis. We have 24/7 network, physical security, access to our engineers. Right now, we are filling up our 2022 square feet of high-density space. So how are we greening our facility? How are we being energy efficient? And how are we able to absorb that renewable energy price? You know, again, all of the things that we've invested in have a 5 to 7 year payback period. We've invested in a product from a company know, we basically run a cold data center with hot aisles, basically. And then everything above the ceiling tiles is a hot plenum. So the challenge for us actually in our cooling system is not how to use the outside ambient air to make sure it stays cold enough. What happens when it's 10 below or 0 in our data center? And so we'll kind of talk about that next. And it's kind of probably a completely different challenge than most of you are faced with. And I was shocked when I was like, oh, well, what happens when it's 10 below? We came up with a solution. So we use a product called Colorado. It's play on words with companies in Colorado. And the nice thing about it is that it's built in a modular, scalable modular fashion. We're able to build in increments of 5 tons. So we can get pretty detailed with each of our pods on what we deliver to our customers. It can actually deliver us a PUE of about 1.2 into the data center using forced air. Each unit operates on about 750 watts of energy. So I think you will recognize that's an incredibly small amount of costs on an operating basis. Most importantly, what it does for us in Cheyenne, if you recall the last or a couple slides back, our relative humidity does not add any moisture into our facilities. You know, the traditional economizer utilizes an evaporative cooling technique. This uses a technique, but then exhausts the moist air back into the atmosphere before it comes into the data center and passes through the exact same moisture content as in the outside of the air. So this is a picture of the facility. We built it out right now with 20 tons of cooling into the row. We can add a third, and we can continue to add it if for some crazy reason we need to go above 30 tons for 20 seconds. We then use an exhaust system that I call our jet engines on the top of our building. All of the infrastructure operates in a variable speed mode so that, again, we can tightly control our differential pressure based on the outside ambient air temperature, the air temperature in the plenum, and then also the air temperature in front of each of the racks. So to kind of give you an idea, if you can imagine, sorry for the childlike drawing here, it's not very good at these 3D drawings, but out here, the Colorados are pulling the air in, they're pulling them in up into this plenum and then dropping the cold air in between our quote-unquote cold aisle, which is this aisle here. At the other end of our room, we have a crack unit, which basically delivers us a 2N capabilities for cooling. It matches the capability of the cooling from the exterior. So what we then is we pull in the air when it is minus 10 or 0 or 30 or 40 for that matter. We then allow the appropriate amount of air to come into our hot plenum in the ceiling, mix in the ceiling to bring that temperature back into the 65 to 68 degree air temperature. Return it through the crack